Imagine a prison that's not just walls and bars, but a towering vertical hell where your survival depends on the greed of those above you. That's the chilling premise of The Platform, a story that will make you question humanity's darkest instincts. If you've ever wondered how far society could fall, stick around, because this tale hits harder than you think. Let me take you into this nightmare, step by step, as if we're sitting together, unraveling it all. Our story begins with a man named Goreng, a regular guy like you or me, who voluntarily enters this bizarre prison called the Vertical Self-Management Center, known simply as the Pit. He's there for 6 months to earn a diploma and quit smoking, thinking it's some kind of rehab. But oh, how wrong he is. Goreng wakes up on level 48, disoriented, staring at cold concrete walls with a massive hole in the floor and ceiling. His cellmate, an older man named Trimagasi, greets him with a sly smile, sharpening a knife he smuggled in. Trimagasi explains the rules. Once a day, a platform loaded with a feast descends from the top, level by level. People on higher floors eat first, and whatever's left trickles down. If the folks above are generous, everyone eats. But greed rules here. Goreng listens wide-eyed as Trimagasi chuckles about how he's survived months by any means necessary. That first day, the platform arrives piled high with gourmet food, wines, desserts, looking like a king's banquet. But it's already half devoured, scraps and bones scattered. Goreng and Trimagasi dig in hungrily, but Goreng can't help asking, "What about the people below us?" Trimagasi shrugs it off. They get what's left. That's the system. I remember watching this and thinking how quickly we justify inequality when we're not at bottom. The days pass, and Goreng bonds uneasily with Trimagasi, sharing stories of their lives outside. Trimagasi talks about his infomercial knife, the one he's sharpening obsessively. Goreng shares his love for books, bringing Don Quixote as his one allowed item. But tension builds as food gets scarcer each day, the upper levels hoarding more. He peers down into the abyss, seeing shadows of prisoners begging upward. It's heartbreaking, isn't it? That moment when you realize the pit isn't just physical, it's a mirror of our world. And comes the monthly change. Gas fills the cells, knocking everyone out, and they wake on new random levels. Goreng and Trimagasi awaken on level 171 way down, where food never reaches. The platform descends empty, not a crumb left. Starvation sets in, days blurring into agony. Trimagasi's eyes turn cold. He reveals his plan to eat Goreng after 7 days, rationing human flesh. Goreng fights back in horror, but Trimagasi ties him up, slicing bits of his leg while monologuing about survival. Imagine being that vulnerable, betrayed by the only person you thought you could trust. What would you do? Goreng escapes in a frenzy, killing Trimagasi in self-defense, then forced to eat his flesh to survive. The guilt haunts him, visions of Trimagasi taunting his conscience. This part always gets me. It's not just horror, it's a deep dive into what desperation does to the soul. A month later, Goreng wakes on level 33 with a new cellmate, Baharat, a hopeful man with a rope, dreaming of climbing to the top. But before that, let's talk about Miharu, a mysterious woman who rides the platform down each month, searching for her lost child. She's fierce, knife in hand, protecting herself from the horrors. Goreng first sees her when she descends, bloodied but determined. In his delirium, on level 171, she helps him, urging him to fight. Now with Baharat, Goreng shares his plan. They must change the system. Baharat wants to climb up, plead for mercy from above. They try, but prisoners above pull them up, only to mock and attack. Baharat dangles perilously, Goreng pulling him back just in time. Their failure crushes them, but it sparks something in Goreng, a fire to rebel. If you were in their shoes, dangling over that void, would you keep hoping, or give in to despair? Tell me in the comments. I love hearing your takes on these tough choices. Next month, Goreng is alone on level 6 high up, food abundant. But he's changed, haunted, eating sparingly to leave more for below. Then comes Imogwiri, his new cellmate, a former administrator who entered voluntarily with her dog, thinking she could fix things. She reveals the pit has 200 levels, designed as a spontaneous solidarity experiment, but it's failed. People are animals now. Imogwiri tries rationing food, yelling down to share, but laughter echoes back. Goreng watches her break, her idealism shattering. It's so poignant, reminds me how good intentions crumble against raw survival instincts. Tragedy strikes when levels change again. They wake low, food gone. Imogwiri hangs herself, leaving Goreng to face cannibalism once more. He refuses, hallucinating Trimagasi urging him on. Instead, Goreng eats from her body, tears streaming, vowing revenge on the system. This scene is gut-wrenching. I found it heartbreaking because it shows how the pit strips away humanity layer by layer. Empowered by rage, Goreng teams with Baharat again on a new level. They devise a bold plan, ride the platform down, rationing food, forcing fairness by protecting portions for each level. Armed with makeshift weapons, they jump on as it descends. At each floor, they confront prisoners, some grateful, some violent. They fight off attackers, blood spilling, echoes of clashes ringing through the shaft. Baharat gets wounded, but they press on, distributing food evenly. Miharu joins them briefly, but she's killed defending the cause. Deeper down, levels turn hellish skeletons, madness, darkness. Goreng and Baharat reach the bottom, expecting level 200, but find more. It's 333 levels. There, in the gloom, they discover a little girl, Miharu's daughter, hiding terrified. She's the child Miharu sought, surviving alone. Baharat dies from wounds, leaving Goreng to carry on. He places the girl on the platform with a protected dessert, a panna cotta, symbolizing untouched purity. As it ascends, Goreng steps off, walking into the abyss with hallucinated Trimagasi. The platform rises with the girl. A beacon of hope? Or is it? We wonder if she'll reach the admins, sparking change. This ending always leaves me reflecting. Is one innocent life enough to topple a broken system? Drop your thoughts below. I'll be replying to as many as I can.